Recording in
Good morning. Thank you for joining me for the second Saturday meditation. Kathleen is away and she pre-recorded a beautiful meditation for me to send out to you, but it didn't record in Zoom. So here I am recording a meditation for you all, and she'll be back next month to guide you through a meditation. So I thought that it might be nice to focus on a meditation of self-love, self-care, and self-compassion. Through 2020, I feel like I'm not alone in saying that I really was forced to kind of take a look at how I care for myself and refill my cup, and have kind of been now on this forged path of self-care. So I'd like to offer you this meditation in self-love and self-care. So a major component to self-care is, first of all, being aware of how we talk to ourselves, aware of how we treat ourselves, and aware of how we take care of ourselves. So just remembering always that we are worthy of our love just as much as we are worthy as anyone else's. So we'll go ahead and get started. I wrote a little script, so I'm going to place it down where I can read it. Just start to get comfortable, whether that means you want to sit upright, spine stacking nice and long, shoulders over top of the hips. Often an upright position can help to keep us in an alert state. Otherwise, you can come to lie on your back, maybe taking a moment to draw your knees into your chest and to rock from side to side and just get yourself comfy cozy. Sometimes I like to bring a bolster or a pillow underneath of my legs, right underneath of the knees or the thighs. If you don't have anything like that, but it doesn't feel great to lie flat on your back, you could bend your knees and just let the knees knock together towards one another. Close down the eyes if that feels okay. And just start to take some deeper conscious breaths. So allowing inhales and exhales to enter and exit through your nostrils. Just really starting to work towards that deeper breath, that deeper rhythm. The breath is something that we do all day, every day, but oftentimes we're unaware of the breath unless maybe we're having trouble breathing. But the breath is such an important tool that we can keep in our toolbox. Long, deep, slow breaths help to calm the mind. You might even find it helpful to just slip into that Ujjayi pranayama, that deep yogic breath, welcoming inhales and exhales through the nostrils. I find that audible quality of the breath helps to just focus the mind. We'll begin to just scan through the body. If you're lying on the floor, just noticing the points of connection of your body to the earth. And without any kind of judgment, just loving awareness. Notice if there are places that may feel tense or tight within your body. Maybe there's places that already feel spacious and relaxed. Setting all judgment aside and just allowing ourselves to witness exactly how we're feeling right here, right now, in this moment. And once you scan through the body, you start to notice the mind. Is it wandering in thoughts or connected with the breath? Again, not as a form of judgment, just being aware. We have good days, bad days, and all days in between. There's a reason that this is a practice. And as Kathleen often says, meditation is the easiest thing and the hardest thing to do. Just showing up here today is part of the work. Great job. And then just allowing your hands, if you're lying flat on your back, to just rest at your heart, or if it feels okay, if you're seated upright, to just place those hands over your heart. And notice just how it feels to place your hands right here. For some of us, this might be a vulnerable place, a place where love resides for others, love resides for ourselves. And just immersing yourself in your pulse, in your breath, in this moment. Just taking a few rounds of breath here. If the mind wanders, just come back to your breath, to your heart, to this practice with kindness and compassion. And I often like to visualize a light just coming from my heart space. And just moving through my body, filling up every fiber of my being, even moving into my auric field. Radiant light of love and compassion. Just allowing yourself to bathe in this light, breathe in this light. Each breath, just bringing in love, You can allow each exhalation as an opportunity to just let go of limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, anything that's no longer serving you. Let it all go with your exhales. Inhale love. Exhale fear. Breathe it all in. Let it all go. If it feels right in your body to exhale out the mouth as you let it go, do what feels right to you. When we choose to take that path of doing what's right for ourselves, and we walk that path of self-care, self-love, knowing that essentially you are the guru, the teacher, the divine. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Let the belief that you are entirely enough as is, right here, right now, wash over you. And know that at the core of who you are is the essence of love. And know that undercurrent of love is in you, is in me, is in our neighbors. So often it's easy for us to see it in another, recognize and see it in yourself. You can keep the hands at your heart, or you can drop the hands down, whatever feels right to you. Staying here for a few breaths. Perhaps visualizing yourself looking into your own eyes, gazing into your eyes. See yourself. What do you see? And wrapping your arms around this version of yourself in front of you. Scooping yourself up and just reminding yourself of your wholeness. Perhaps repeating silently in your mind's eye or out loud, I am worthy. I bow to you. I honor you. I love you. I am worthy. I bow to you. I honor you. I love you. And we'll take one more round of those affirmations. I am worthy. I bow to you. I honor you. I love you. Allow these words and this self-love and compassion that you are cultivating right here, right now, in this moment, to transmute any lingering thoughts that aren't serving you. Let go of those limiting beliefs and know that you are perfect, whole, and complete right here. When you're ready, just start to bring awareness to the space. Bring awareness to your body as perhaps you open and close fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe it feels nice to roll through the neck a little bit, or if you're lying flat on your back, rock that head from side to side. And just making your way upright, if that feels okay, back up to the seat. And just remembering that this path of self-care, self-love, and compassion, it looks different for each and every one of us. But most importantly, it is a practice, just like our yoga, just like our meditation, and anything else. So we have the opportunity to begin again whenever we start to stray, or we notice the thoughts and the monkey mind kicking in, or the judgment towards ourselves. We can take a deep breath and come back.